If I ask you today, what is the biggest challenge of parenting these days, what would be your answer? Most of you will tell me excessive use of screen time in children. While too much screen time is definitely not good for children, but there are a lot of positive benefits when used the screen time appropriately. So in this video, I'll be sharing 12 tips for finding balance with screen time and helping kids to develop healthy screen habits. Hi, this is Priya and welcome to Nurturing Souls by Priya Patel. So let's discuss tips to develop healthy screen habits in children. First, make family rules about screen time. You can help your child to find the balance between screen use and other activities by working with them on some family rules. Family rules may cover where your child can use the screen. For example, only in the family rooms and not alone in any bedroom, or maybe not in the car. Then, when can your child use the screen? For example, not before the chores are finished, or not during meals, or maybe not before school. The next is how. How long can your child use the screen? It includes time limit. Now, time limit definitely helps you to balance their screen time and other activities, for example, physical or creative. So, working on time limit is again very important. The next is what. What is your child allowed to watch on screen? This includes the content. You can filter a list of content you want your child to watch on screen. And once these rules are finalized and approved, you need to post it on a visible household area, for example, a refrigerator, so that your child and other members of the family would know what, where, when, and how long your child is allowed to watch the screen. Second tip is connect your child's screen use with real-world experience. We can do this by asking them what they are learning or watching on screen. For an example, watching a cooking video with them and then translating that into an actual cooking activity and doing it as a family. This will add value to their screen use. Third tip is aim for short screen time sessions. Getting up and moving around is really important for child's energy level, their overall health and well-being, and their sleeps. So if your child is using the screen, it's important for them to take breaks in between, at least after every 30 minutes. You can do this by using a timer. Fourth tip is screen time transitions. Planned transitions make it easier for kids to move from screen to their favorite activity. So plan an activity of your child's choice. This will help them to readily move from screen to their favorite activity. Fifth tip is stock the room where child uses the screen with plenty of non-screen activities and entertainment. For example, with books, toys, drawing material, kids' magazines, puzzles, board games, etc. This will encourage them to get involved in non-screen activity. Sixth tip is avoid screen time before bed. Using screen before bed can affect your child's sleep. So a child who avoids using screen an hour before they sleep is more likely to sleep quickly. My seventh tip is keep the screens out of the bedrooms at night. Keep their mobile phones and other devices out of their room. By this, your child won't be able to stay up late by playing games or messaging their friends. Eighth tip is choices about the screen use. If your child has choice about the screen use as well as the inputs in family screen time rules, they are more likely to cooperate with the rules and limits. For example, from a filtered list, you can offer your child choices about what, when, where, and how to use the screen. Ninth tip is be a good role model and follow the same rules that you set for your child. Children observe your screen time habits and they learn what is okay and what is not. So set a good example, be consistent and fair with them. 10th tip is never use screen time as reward or punishment. If you clean that room, you're getting an extra half an hour of your screen. If you hit your sister, I'm taking away that iPad. If you get an A in math, I'm buying you a new phone. Sounds familiar? As a parent, we are tempted to use screen time as reward or punishment. Why? Because we think it works. But actually, it does not. In fact, using screen time this way can actually increase your kids' want for the screen. And it actually also makes it very hard and difficult to manage in the long run. So never use screen time as reward or punishment. 11th tip is become a screen literate. Learn how to block objectionable material from their screens. The last tip is provide positive prompts and praises. When you see that your child engages in a non-screen activity, never forget to praise them. This will help to establish a positive feedback loop. So these were the tips that will help you to balance the screen time and make it more fruitful and healthier. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you found this content useful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. See you all in another interesting video. Until then, happy parenting.